channel is for educational purposes, and all the videos, presentations, and the writings are only for educational purposes and are not intended as investment advice. You can implement this while trading at your own risk after consulting your financial advisor. Hello guys, this is Frank Annotated FX, and this is our weekly Elliott Wave weekly outlook on currency pairs and metas, indices, and the rest of them. So I would like you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, give the video a top like, and also click the bell icon to get our video always. I realized that some countries has banned Telegram in their country, like Vietnam, I think Iran, and other countries has banned Telegram. So if you are one of those, those countries that the Telegram has been banned, we have a WhatsApp channel. The link is in the description of this video. So make sure you join to the WhatsApp channel and get our analysis. I will be sharing analysis on our WhatsApp channel. I will break down every of my analysis. In this video, I just give you direction in daily time frames, where the 4 hours, 1 hour, I will breaking down some currency pairs, not all of them. Some of them I will be trading, and our WhatsApp channel and our Telegram channel. So it's better that you join, you participate, make profits. So we also have VIPs where you can get my direct signals, my stop losses, my entries, and my take profit. And also have a course where I teach about Elliott Wave, about trading, and about risk management and rest of them. If you're interested, you contact me. Also manage accounts. Maybe have a $10,000 that you're not using to do anything. Can fund us, we manage it, we share the profit at the end of every month. So that is all, guys. So let's go in and do our business of today. This is DSY, and looking at DSY, it's already in the fifth wave. I see that this is a fifth wave. This is 3, this is 4, and this is fifth one. So some traders, some pro traders don't normally trade this kind of trade. They will just abandon trade and do other things. And to trade come out of this fifth wave, because this is place where markets normally manipulate. But being that I have gained some knowledge not only in Elliott Wave but also in ITC, so I know how to meander these kind of places. You understand? So what am I expecting here? Number one is a sell. I'll set the market to come and test the trend line. Once the trend line is tested, then it drop to this trend line, this weekly trend line. That is what I'm expecting originally. But market can choose to, I don't want to test the trend line. I want to break it out. So we may see a breakout. When there's a breakout, don't rush and buy a breakout. It's very, very wrong. Once market has a breakout, wait for it to break this line, to break this previous high. So when this previous high is broken, then you wait for correction, then you buy. That is how to trade it. If you rush in to buy the breakout, it may get to here and reject it here and come back. It will become a false breakout of fail breakout. So you will lose money. So you wait for it to clear the structure, clear the structure before you can buy. This is US Swiss francs. It's just like this US dollar DSY, just like DSY dollar in this, just like dollar in this. Looking at it, you can see this similar something there. So what am I really expecting? Expecting the market to come up again to this trade line, test it, and then go down. That's what I'm expecting there. Market can choose to break it. So market break it, I won't enter until it gives me a lower low, high, then I can find an entry from that very place. That is for this US dollar Swiss francs. Okay, this is Australian dollar, US dollar. It's an Australian dollar, US dollar. So what am I really expecting in this pair? Of course, I'm expecting a correction, a very big one. Correction to this very point where I will buy it and then boom. But I'm expecting, but market can choose to do anything it likes. It can choose to come down to this very place, this another and go up. So that is market for you. But what I want to trade is what I will trade. I don't chase the market around. I I lay out my patterns and allow the markets to come to me. As how to trade. When you lay your analysis, allow the market to come to you. Don't rush market. Just analyze the market the way you want. Allow the market to come to you. Once it comes to you, it's a goods. No, don't chase market. Can't analyze in any time frame. But this is just for an outlook, so don't go down so deeply because of time. The video will be so long and so data consuming. Okay, this is our US dollar, Euro US dollar. So what am I really expecting this pair? I'm expecting it to continue to correct to this very point, even to this trend line. Then boom, what I'm expecting from this pair. But market can choose to start going up from here. You can choose to start going up from this very place. So the market has what it has. Market has what has the final say. I always tell my student that market has the final say. You may analyze something, market do other things. Doesn't mean that your analysis is wrong. Just mean that the market choose to do what it wants to do. So I may see it going up from this very place, doing some correction and continue. So that's what it says. So, but me, what I like is when they come down here, test here, and then gives me a size, a buy setup here, where I can buy. It's a very good risk reward ratio. You understand that? Yes. So let's look at this is a Great Britain US dollar. So looking at the Great Britain US dollar, what do you really expect? I'm expecting the price to reverse, to come down a little bit, then reverse. Because all this very thing is a correction. Sometimes it can get close to this place before it reverse. What I'm expecting. But markets can choose. So I'm not reversing. We'll come and break this place before it reverse. So that is market for you. So market has the financing. But you go down to lower time frame, like let me show you this guy. I have some analysis here in 4 hours time frame. You can see that there's a ending diagonal there in 4 hours. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is 5. So I'm expecting market to reverse there, but market still has to say the final outcome. Okay, this is a Great Britain. Sorry, this is a New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So what am I trying to do here? I'm wanting to market to come here, give me a buy setup, and I buy. That's exactly what I'm just waiting for. But this pair, I'm not normally trade this New Zealand because the pair is volatile and it's not kind of consistent in my analysis. Sometimes it fails so many times. So there's certain pairs that always follow my analysis, and that's certain pair that follow my analysis, what I focus on. So there's other certain pairs that don't normally follow my analysis, so I don't trade them. You understand? Okay, this is US dollar Japanese yen. So what am I really expecting in this very place? Very simple. First of all, I was expecting it, and I already have a signal to sell it from this very place. But looking at these candles, looking at the movement, you see these movements. The movement was so strong, bump was so strong. So I don't expect it. Uh, I don't expect it to sell from here. What it may happen is that it's going to maybe take away this liquidity, then do some correction to here, and then buy again to this very place. That is where the main sell will come from. Down. This is where the main sell will come from. So you may see it taking away the liquidity or buying it, or it may not take the liquidity, it may sell from this very place. Like I said, there's another block in the 4 hour time frame. It may sell from here to this very place, pick some order here. There's another block here, and then come up here. This is where this main sell will come. As I said, two liquidity here. This is first liquidity. This is second liquidity. So I'm expecting the markets to do the same. That is all for this year. Euro-Japanese yen. This Japanese yen is already in my sell box, but they have not shown a sign of any sell. So being that I'm not going to sell it, I'm not going to buy it. I'll just be watching it till I see what market's trying to do on that pair. This is a this is a Great Britain Japanese yen. So what am I really expecting in the Great Britain Japanese yen? I'm expecting a buy because looking at it, you can see my analysis here. This is one, this is two, this is four, this is five. And this is five, is the five of both five. Looking at the five, you can see one, you can see two, you can see three, you can see four, I'm expecting five. Then there we can see a setup and then say that is what I'm expecting in this Great Britain Japanese yen. So maybe by Monday, if I see it, I see a setup on Friday. I try to sell it. I'm sorry, a buy setup on Friday. I try to buy it. The thing kissed my stop loss and then went to my direction. It was so confusing. So that's market for you. Okay, this is gold. Looking at gold, gold is playing out the way I wanted it, and it has been obedient to my analysis. It's one of my favorite pair, gold. I don't joke with gold. Okay, this is what we expect in gold. We expect a correction. You can see that gold touched the take profit one and pull back. If you go down to 4 hour time frame, you can see there's a rejection bar, a very powerful rejection bar, a pink candle. I will not be able to show it now, but I don't want the video to be long. So what I'm expecting is a correction to what is the value gap. The value gap there, once the value gap is closed, then take profit two will take effect. From there, it might correct again to this very place before a buy, or it may break the place and then give us a correction and buy. So anyone. So these two particular things, but the one you pay attention first is this very first one. The very first one, that is correction here, then buy to take profit two. That is main focus. That's what I will be looking at by next week. Saver has been playing out well, but the problem I have with Saver is my broker. They charge me a lot of swap. The swap is too huge. Can't even, sometimes the swap even overtake the profit you make. So I will stop trading Saver, even though I have some good setup in Saver. This is first one, last 2 weeks. There's another one in 4 hour time frame. This recent week, this one. This one was last week's one. It was very good setup. The problem I have there is the charges. The swap charges is very huge. If I can see a broker that will give me that will be a swap free in Saver, that will be a very, very good one. I will be telling Saver like, no, Saver are moving very well and it pays. So what am I looking at in Saver now? I'm looking for correction. There's a be a correction that will test this high. Look at this high. I want a correction that will test this high, then we continue. That's what I'm looking at Saver. That is exactly what will going to happen. Next week in Saver. That's what I'm expecting in Saver. This is US oil. What am I really expecting in US? I don't trade oil. I also don't analyze it for those who want to trade it, but me, I don't trade oil. Business trading oil. Because oil is not my, it's not something that I try to trade oil. Think it's my stop loss. So I forget it's not every pair that I must trade. I always trade the pair that follows me, that gives me good profit, like gold, euro, US dollar, Great Britain, US dollar, US Japanese yen. These pairs are the ones, and safer are the one that give me joy. So other pairs, I just analyze them for those who trade them. I don't trade them. So this is safer. What I expected is that markets will come up here, we lose this big fair value gap, then drop. So that's what I'm expecting safer. Clear all this liquidity that is here. Drop to this very point. Then that is here. Saver will get some buy. Sorry, not saver. As here, good oil, you get some buy order and buy. What I'm expecting in this good oil. I'm not analyzing this to pair. There's no point analyzing the worst taking down. Okay, let's go to the. This is This is what do you call it? The Jones or US30. US30. So last week I talked about breaking this high, this marked high as 45,054, breaking it, and I expected it to break it and give me a correction. But the market says otherwise. So market has already started correcting. So I expect the market corrects continuously to this very point. Then pick some orders from here, break it. So that's what I'm expecting. Though the correction may not be this deep, though sometimes it can be this deep. So any which one, but I expected a correction. Correction may be a flat correction, that's like a triangle. Just come here, come here, come here, just like this, and then boom. Sometimes it can be deep. So anyone correction already started. So we watch the correction, which I will break down in our Telegram channel or in our WhatsApp channel. We have a WhatsApp channel now. So if you're on Telegram or your country, use WhatsApp channel and get an update. BTC. The BTC guy did not play out the way I wanted it to play out. I was expecting BTC to give me a dive in, doesn't from here to give me a correction to the and then boom. That's what I'm expecting in BTC. But BTC play out on its own. Doesn't want me in. So that is trade for you. Sometimes trade will not follow according to your plan, but it's still a good trade. I know it's a buying trade, but I want it to come down to this very point to pick some orders and then boom. So but it says I'm not going down anywhere, I'm going up right away. That is target for you. So what am I expecting in BTC now? What I'm expecting in BTC is very, very simple thing, a correction. It's still up. And by Monday, you will see a correction, a little bit correction, maybe touch this box and then continue. What am I expecting in BTC? Let's waste of time. So what again? What again? NASDAQ. Let's go NASDAQ. I leave Litecoin and trade Litecoin. NASDAQ. This is important ones. It's like this thing just there. So, so NASDAQ. What am I explaining? NASDAQ or NASDAQ to US100. I'm expecting a correction to this very line, to this very high that is broken. Once the correction comes there, then even possible 50% of the favor gap, and then boom, I'm expecting in this play. So I'm not going to buy it until I see it coming to this $22,475. Then from there, I'll start looking for buy setup. Thank you, guys. What again? Let's check this, the German DAX. So what I'm expecting DAX, putting the sell in correction. Number one correction is coming here, pick some buy setup. Number two correction is coming this very place. Then boom. That is two possible correction I'm expecting in this, but the market has a final say. Ethereum. Ethereum is doing wonderfully well. I'm looking at Ethereum, I'm expecting a sell because if you look at it, you can see that it has completed. This is beginning of the wave. This is two. This is three. So here, this is four. This is five. So I need to come up here, give me a step up, then correct back. So what I'm expecting in this very Ethereum pair. That's not which other pair, which other pair. I think that is all that. Okay, let me just do this AUD Canada. Yeah. So I created this pair to come to this box, but it's usually flying up. So what am I really expecting in this pair? This is what do you call it? US Australian dollar. So what I'm expecting is very simple. A correction. It's very deep to here and then boom. Or another correction towards here then pick some order. So any which one you see, once you are comfortable with your system, you can pick it up. This Japanese yen, Canada Japanese yen. So I was expecting this to reverse from this very point to give me sales at top here. The market has to say otherwise. So what am I expecting? That's what market to take away this high, this very high. So to take away this high, then get to sell. Okay. So the breakdown of all these things, the breakdown of the possible ones. I think that is all, guys. So now the breakdown of the possible ones, the breakdown of all these pairs will be on our Telegram channel or on the WhatsApp channel. So the link on that channel is on the description of this video. So you go to see, you see the link for WhatsApp channel, the link for Telegram channel. You join anyone that your content allows, and you get updates from time to time, 4 hours, 1 hour, even 30 minutes, depending on the market. So that is all, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Click the bell icon that you get our video whenever we drop them. And also give this video a thumb like and also share it so that YouTube can take it around to other traders. They can benefit from the analysis and make better trade decision next week. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.